When driving in adverse weather conditions, drivers should A. Maintain the posted speed limit. B. Increase their following distance. C. Turn on their high beams. D. Drive faster to avoid accidents. Answer B. In adverse weather conditions, increasing your following distance helps provide more time to react and stop safely. The minimum age required to obtain a Mississippi driver's license is A. 14 years old. B. 15 years old. C. 16 years old. D. 18 years old. Answer C. In Mississippi, a person must be at least 16 years old to obtain a driver's license. When parking on a downhill slope with a curb, a vehicle's wheels should be A. Turned away from the curb. B. Turned toward the curb. C. Left straight. D. Locked. Answer B. When parking downhill with a curb, the wheels should be turned toward the curb to prevent the vehicle from rolling. The penalty for a first offense DUI with a BAC of 0.08% or higher includes A. A fine up to $1,000. B. License suspension for 120 days. C. Up to 48 hours in jail. D. All of the above. Answer D. The penalty for a first DUI offense with a BAC of 0.08% or higher includes fines, jail time, and license suspension. If your vehicle stalls on railroad tracks and a train is coming, you should A. Try to restart the engine. B. Get out of the vehicle and move away from the tracks. C. Flash your lights to signal the train. D. Stay inside the vehicle until help arrives. Answer B. If your vehicle stalls on railroad tracks and a train is approaching, you should get out of the vehicle and move away from the tracks. A yellow diamond-shaped sign typically means A. Yield. B. Warning. C. Stop. D. No parking. Answer B. Yellow diamond-shaped signs are used to indicate warnings of potential hazards ahead, such as curves or crossings. The maximum speed limit in a Mississippi school zone is A. 25 miles per hour. B. 15 miles per hour. C. 35 miles per hour. D. 10 miles per hour. Answer B. The maximum speed limit in a Mississippi school zone is 15 miles per hour to ensure the safety of schoolchildren. When approaching a traffic signal with a solid yellow light, drivers should A. Speed up to beat the red light. B. Slow down and stop if safe. C. Proceed through the intersection. D. Honk to alert other drivers. Answer B. A solid yellow light means the light will soon turn red, so drivers should slow down and stop if it is safe to do so. When making a right turn at a red light, a driver must A. Stop, check for traffic, and yield to pedestrians. B. Proceed without stopping. C. Turn immediately if no traffic is coming. D. Honk to signal their turn. Answer A. A driver must stop completely, check for traffic, and yield to pedestrians before making a right turn at a red light. When you approach a railroad crossing and the gates are down, you must A. Drive around the gates if no train is visible. B. Reverse your vehicle immediately. C. Honk your horn and proceed carefully. D. Stop and wait until the gates are fully raised. Answer D. You must stop and wait until the gates are fully raised and the lights have stopped flashing before proceeding across the railroad tracks. A driver who approaches a stop sign must A. Slow down but proceed. B. Come to a complete stop. C. Yield only to vehicles. D. Continue if no one is coming. Answer B. A driver must come to a complete stop at a stop sign and yield to any vehicles or pedestrians close enough to be a hazard. The Mississippi law requires drivers to use their headlights A. When it is raining or visibility is reduced. B. Only during the night. C. Only on highways. D. Only during fog. Answer A. Headlights must be used in Mississippi when it is raining or visibility is reduced to ensure safe driving. Vehicles traveling on a divided highway must A. Stop at all intersections. B. Yield to traffic entering from a side street. C. Travel in one direction on each side of the divider. D. Avoid using turn signals. Answer C. A divided highway means traffic travels in one direction on each side, separated by a divider, and drivers should adhere to this direction of travel. When a school bus is stopped with its red lights flashing, drivers must A. Stop at least 10 feet away. B. Pass the bus with caution. C. Stop at least 25 feet away. D. Continue if no children are visible. Answer C. Drivers must stop at least 25 feet away from a stopped school bus with flashing red lights to protect children getting on or off the bus. The maximum speed limit on Mississippi interstates is A. 55 miles per hour. B. 60 miles per hour. C. 65 miles per hour. D. 70 miles per hour. Answer D. The maximum speed limit on Mississippi interstates is 70 miles per hour, but always adhere to posted speed limits as they may vary. Mississippi law requires children under the age of 4 to A. Be secured in a booster seat. B. Use the regular seat belt. C. Be secured in a child restraint system. D. Sit in the front seat. Answer C. Children under 4 must be properly secured in a child restraint system that meets safety standards. On a 2-lane highway, drivers may pass another vehicle. A. On the right. B. Only on a solid yellow line. C. When there is a broken yellow line on their side. D. Only in a no-passing zone. Answer C. Passing is allowed on a 2-lane highway when there is a broken yellow line on the driver's side and it is safe to pass. If a motorist is caught littering on Mississippi highways, they can be fined A. $50 to $250. B. $300 to $500. C. $100 to $200. D. No fine. Answer A. Mississippi fines for littering range from $50 to $250. A flashing yellow light at an intersection indicates A. Stop and wait for the light to change. B. Proceed with caution. C. Yield only to pedestrians. D. Accelerate quickly through the intersection. Answer B. A flashing yellow light means the driver should proceed with caution, being alert for other traffic. Mississippi's implied consent law means drivers must A. Submit to alcohol or drug testing when requested by law enforcement. B. Refuse breath tests without penalty. C. Only take a test after an accident. D. Take no tests under any circumstances. Answer A. Mississippi's implied consent law requires drivers to submit to alcohol or drug testing when requested by law enforcement. The legal limit for blood alcohol content, BAC, for drivers under 21 in Mississippi is A. 0.08%. B. 0.05%. C. 0.02%. D. 0.01%. Answer C. For drivers under 21, the legal BAC limit is 0.02% in Mississippi under the zero tolerance policy. When driving behind a motorcycle, drivers should A. Follow closely to avoid being passed. B. Maintain a longer following distance. C. Overtake the motorcycle immediately. D. Ignore the motorcycle's signals. Answer B. A longer following distance should be maintained when driving behind motorcycles to allow for quicker stopping distances. Drivers must use their headlights A. 1 hour before sunset. B. From sunset to sunrise. C. Only on highways. D. Only in rural areas. Answer B. Mississippi law requires drivers to use their headlights from sunset to sunrise or when visibility is poor. When parking on a hill with no curb, a vehicle's wheels should be A. Turned toward the road. B. Turned toward the edge of the road. C. Left straight. D. Turned away from the road. Answer B. On a hill without a curb, wheels should be turned toward the edge of the road to prevent the vehicle from rolling into traffic. A motorist's chances of surviving a collision are improved by A. Wearing a seatbelt. B. Driving under the speed limit. C. Using hand signals only. D. Keeping windows open. Answer A. Wearing a seatbelt significantly improves a motorist's chances of surviving a collision by preventing ejection from the vehicle. Drivers should stop for a pedestrian in a crosswalk when A. The pedestrian is in the opposite lane. B. The pedestrian waves them on. C. There are no traffic lights. D. The pedestrian is in their lane. Answer D. Drivers must stop for pedestrians when they are in their lane or close enough to be a hazard. The penalty for a first offense DUI in Mississippi includes A. A $1,000 fine. B. No penalty. C. 1 year imprisonment. D. License suspension for 120 days. Answer D. The penalty for a first offense DUI includes license suspension for 120 days. The maximum speed limit in a school zone is A. 15 miles per hour. B. 25 miles per hour. C. 30 miles per hour. D. 35 miles per hour. Answer A. The maximum speed limit in school zones is 15 miles per hour to ensure the safety of children. On a two-lane highway, the broken yellow line means A. Passing is allowed from both directions when safe. B. Passing is prohibited from both directions. C. Only turns are allowed. D. Passing is allowed at any time. Answer A. A broken yellow line allows passing from both directions when it is safe to do so. Drivers are required to stop at a railroad crossing when A. No gates or lights are present. B. The crossing gate is down or lights are flashing. C. A car is waiting to cross. D. The crossing is clear. Answer B. Drivers must stop at railroad crossings when the gates are down or lights are flashing, indicating an approaching train.